Oh no, not this again. Yeah, so I'm bringing back a Let's Play, and it's going to be on its own dedicated channel, because at least one person asked me for it. I think possibly my records keeping, at most one person asked me for it. Oops. Then let's skip over that. So what is this? What is this going to be? It's mostly going to be me just forgetting what I'm doing in the slightest. Oh, that's a good start to your launch video, isn't it? So, well, what better idea could I give you of the inevitable chaos and failure that will be this channel than have a launch video where I just ramble on endlessly and forget what I'm doing and put fuel tanks there. There we go. That's a thing I can do. So, yeah, I've been around on YouTube for a while. And I started out with Let's Play, and then I abandoned Let's Play because it was kind of going nowhere. And then I realised that I kind of miss the ability to just kind of chill and be myself and do what I do worst, really, which is play games. I shouldn't be allowed to do that. There should be a law against it. It probably will be. I live in the UK. I probably have to sort of, prove my age and submit ID documents to be able to play this hashtag political commentary. Well, we'll try not to do too much of that. It may sneak in. Oh, I want this. I want the Trousers of Time engine. That looks better. So, I am going to be playing games that I enjoy. That's really the whole ethos here. That's all this channel is going to be. It's me just playing games that I enjoy. That's it. And there might be some tips and some this is how you play, or probably some counterexamples of this is how you don't play, because I am terrible at almost all games. This feels like a lot of boostage. I like the idea of having a lot of boost. I think a lot of boost is going to be... No, I don't want those. Those are rubbish nose cones. They're too huge. Too huge. How about that? That looks good and pointy. Oh, yes. I'm going to be just casually playing games, sort of enjoying them, giving out a few tips and tricks on some of them, or just failing abjectly at others where I'm just not that good at them. And really, the idea here, the core, the thing that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to badly explain as I launch this channel and this rocket. Look at that. That's timing. That's professional. That's the kind of experience which you have to do YouTube for multiple years at the bottom end of the charts to get. There was a point I was going to make here. Let's launch the rocket. Oh, that's bendy. That's bendier than I wanted it to be. There we go. Auto-strut it. That's an important game tip for Kerbal Space Program. Yes, auto-strut your rockets, and then... Oh, I've got like zero control authority. I don't think... This is going horribly wrong. So, useful tip for Kerbal Space Program. Make sure that you've got control surfaces so that then you have the ability to control your rocket. It's fine. This will give us an orbit. No, it won't. This has totally failed, this launch. Scratch that. Shall we try again? This time. Oh, no, that might work. That might work. Oh, look at that. The dog's gone. The dog's going for chaos. So, yes, this is what we're going to be doing. Totally failing at everything, including how to produce watchable YouTube. I'm going to run out of fuel in a second and it'll be fine, and we can go back to the ground. And anyway, consider this channel launched. You don't have to listen to the rest. It's all going to be pointless noodling nonsense. I hope that parachute is going to deploy. Can you deploy the parachute? Yay, I can deploy the parachute. So this hasn't been a total disaster. It's only been a small disaster in terms of launching the channel. And attempt number 2, this time with control authority, because that's a nice thing to have. There we go, that's all right. And what I wanted to do with this was to have my rocket work. Now, what I really want to do is have that feeling of when you lived in a sort of shared house, I don't know whether it's a university house or your first digs after starting work or whatever, that nice feeling of your roommate is playing a game and just kind of casually talking through what they're doing. Well, this is going to be a polar orbit. I've not really done one of those before. And, you could listen along, or you didn't have to listen along, and it was just kind of comfortable and nice to have someone there playing a game. And that's the feeling that I want to bring in with this channel. Yes, it's going to be pretty low effort. So, yeah, and, YouTube gives you all of the tools for indicating that you would like to see more of this or not like to see more of this. You're probably fed up of people on this service telling you exactly what those buttons are, so I shall not, and this will be about the only time that I even hint at their presence. We are going to go to space today, and that feels kind of good. Oh, I've run out of boosters. There you go. So yes, I'm just going to turn this over for a nice, efficient climb to orbit. Let's have a look. We already have an apoapsis. There you go. Let's warp to apoapsis. And yeah, the whole point of this is that it's going to be very attainable. That's a thing that I feel in these days where I feel like really old saying in these days where that's the kind of thing which usually is followed by, the kind of nostalgia baiting, trying to get people in your comments going, oh, it was so much better when we didn't have electricity and we just shoveled coal for the local landowner. That was much better. People knew their place and you were respected by them. I don't want to do that in that sort of thing, so saying in these days was a really bad idea there. But in our contemporary timescale of this sort of feeling that videos are, just get an AI voice if your voice is not good enough. Generate AI images if you don't have any images, and get the AI to write the script to you. I feel there's a place for things which are just natural human connection. Someone made something because they liked the idea that someone else might watch it and feel good that they've watched it. Might be failing on the second part of that there. And so that's what this is. It's a very attainable production quality channel. Probably you'll just hear motorbikes revving and ambulance sirens and horrible dog noises in the background, and to be honest, I might just point the camera at the dog because it's more entertaining than I am. Yeah, let's do that. Do you know what? This camera is really good at tracking my face. Let's find the dog. Look at this. You can see the horrible mess. There we go. That's entertainment. That is more entertaining than me. We'll just do that. So yeah, that's no face detected. I don't have a face. I don't have a real human face. I should be paying attention to my orbit. Look at me. That's an instruction to the camera, not to you. You don't have to look at me. You could, in fact, go away and you don't have to watch any of this nonsense at all, ever again. But consider this me admitting that I'm back and I'm going to play games that I enjoy and be terrible at them and put some sort of soft, vaguely soothing and totally inept commentary over the top. Enjoy. Should I rescue the Kerbals? Should I sort of bring them back? Because like doing re-entry might be useful tips. Possibly.